There'll be alternative funding available. The lawyers that helped him are very worried.
It is going to be a situation that when one cut is made, they're making cuts from everywhere. So it's two cuts for the price of one. What essentially means is that there will not be any organisation who will be able to help people for free.
What's driving all this is money. We spend more than £2 billion each year on legal aid. The government says that's more expensive than almost anywhere else in the world. One of the reasons is that most of it is spent in places like these magistrates' courts dealing with criminal cases. Compared to elsewhere in Europe, we have more crime. And cutting legal aid for the sort of cases heard here is much more difficult.
The Ministry of Justice is expected to bring out its revised proposals in the next few weeks. There'll be some changes, but cuts in spending are inevitable.
Well, the Conservative MP and indeed a barrister, Robert Buckland, is still here with me. Well, you're sort of in both camps, really.
Yeah.
What do you feel about these cuts?
Well, I think it's inevitable that more cuts will follow from what the last government did.
Do you mind that people might be denied justice?
I do mind. I do think that we need to get this right, and the Green Paper process, the consultation process that has been ongoing, has been a great opportunity for people like me to point out some of the pitfalls that can occur when you withdraw huge sections of legal aid from important work such as
So would you
debt
support it?
and housing. Well, I think that we need to look very carefully at institutions like our law centres and our citizens' advice bureaus, because they provide a vital service to local people. And my worry is that we could end up with a complete desert of help and advice for people who have genuine problems, and I think that would be regrettable.
But would you rebel?
Well, I don't know what the legislation is going to be yet, David. I've certainly made my voice very heard in Parliament, and I will continue to lobby to make sure that if these cuts are to happen, that they are mitigated as much as possible so that the most vulnerable do not lose out.
OK, thank you very much indeed. And that's it from the West this week. The Politics Show, though, does continue with John in London. We'll see you again, same time, same place next week. But for now, have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.